smoke a cigarette. I don't want to blow up my spot. So my dad's a punk rocker from Norfolk, but he came to Richmond in the 80s for VCU Arts, and then he dropped out, as a good artist should. And he was in a band, what band was he in? He was in Flannel and, what's the other band? He's in a band now called the Weeping Space Cowboys, but he has a bunch of stories where he was like VCU, he lived sorry, I don't know what to talk about. I don't know how to do this.
No,
B-roll, just
like when were you introduced to like the scene and how it made you feel?
Yeah, I worked at 820. I work at 820. I used to work at 821. I'll start again. Ready? Cut. I used to work at 821, and I was a dishwasher there, and I'll wait for the siren.
Richmond sounds right.
Very Richmond, yeah. So I worked at 821, and I met my friend Ozzer, who I was working in Dish, and they work prep cook. And they are a really prominent person in the noise scene, and they were like, "You'd probably like this." So they invited me to a show, and I've always been going to shows. Like, I've been going to like Halloween parties and my dad's shows since I was a kid. So, but noise hits different for me. I've been coming to noise shows weekly, probably multiple times a week for the past year and a half probably, and I just like the mind. It works really well in my brain. It gives me time to meditate almost. Like, I get to close. I like how noise shows, people sit down or they stand and there's not like a lot of movement, so I can like close my eyes and really focus on the music or like the sounds that are happening. And I love when there's tons of noise, because then it's like you have like those little sounds on top that are really cool, and you can like hear them through the noise, and it's like very satisfying. But so I've been in the scene for a minute now. I have a project. I make noise as well. It's kind of what you do in the scene, you start going to shows, you're like, oh, I should do this, I should make some. So I've been making I make ambient noise, like horror ambient, and then I also make gore noise, which is like mouth sounds. And like the grossest sounds you can think of. Like I have one where I'm eating chips and moaning and like burping, and like and then like my first noise show I had a piece of cob of corn that I was eating with my mic. So I had a contact mic here, and then I had a contact mic on a bucket that I had corn chips in that I was stepping in. And then I ran it through like 6 distortion pedals.